Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, you can call me Serene. And today I'm gonna be working on my farmer's market setup for the year. Even though it's like maybe 2 months away, I wanna get it over with. What I like to do is have a mock setup of what I'm gonna be doing at the market. So when I actually do show up to the market, I just go ahead and put my setup together rather than having to figure out how I'm gonna set up my table. This year, I'm going for a very clean, inviting table, if that makes sense, because I feel like my table's always cluttered. Today, we're gonna be working on the setup and I'm gonna show you guys everything that I do to get ready for a farmer's market. Okay, so right here, I have my box that has my table cover and everything that I usually have on my desk. Right here on the couch, I have the things that I ordered. Over here, I have my table. I'm just gonna use the living room just so I can do the mock setup like I do every year. All right, so first things first, we gotta move this table out of the way. And now bring this table over here and open it up. All right, so this is everything that I bought for the market. I'm gonna open them and set up. All right, guys, so these are what I ordered, and now I gotta figure out how to put this together. Oh, okay, it opens up, okay. And I ordered 2 of these just because I want the table to be even. So one side is gonna have one and then the other side will have the other. This is what they're looking like. This next one, I'm a little bit worried about it. I don't see, they didn't send any instructions. So I got my little toolbox for this because it looks like it has screws that need to be screwed on. Hopefully I can put this together by myself. Oh, it came with stuff for me to screw. How am I supposed to figure this out? I need to pull up a picture real quick. All right, I got the picture and this is what it's supposed to look like. So it looks like this is at the bottom. So that means this would go right here like that. And then 1, 2. Do you guys see the vision? Okay, let's put it together. Conveniently came with one of these things, whatever they're called. So first things first, I need this at the bottom. Them in here. And just screw it in. All right, first one is done. That was super easy. It's so cute and simple. Oh my God, I'm so excited. All right, let's do the second one. All right, guys, so I finished setting this up. Pretty easy, just 4 screws that goes in. It came with the things that I needed, so I didn't really need my toolbox. So we're gonna put everything together on the table and see what it looks like. So I have a picture in my head that I am hoping comes together on the table when I put everything on the table. Fingers crossed that everything turns out fine. Let's get to the next step. These are all my display candles that I just have on the table for people to smell, people to look at and read. I'm thinking that each one can fit maybe 3 on each thing. These are my mini candles. They fit in the palm of your hand. They're pretty small, but very effective at the same time. I'm thinking of maybe adding the corresponding candle to the front of it, maybe? I don't know. What do you guys think? But if I do that, I won't have space on the top for these scents right here to have their mini candles in front of them. So I'm having a dilemma right now. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Okay, so far this is what I've come up with. I'm gonna have the big candles on the stands, the mini candles in front of them for each side. And then this part right here, I'm thinking of adding my skincare products. So we have the skincare products, scented body oils next to each other, and then the unscented ones next to each other as well. Samples for people to try at the bottom. I might change that around. The rose water refreshing spray on top. A new product that's coming real soon, guys, so stay tuned for that. So there's gonna be a little bit of space that might be changed around a little bit. And then now what I'm gonna do is put up my displays about the prices and information that people are gonna need to pay and stuff. So I just realized that there are some products that I completely forgot about. You didn't know I also sell soaps, scented and unscented. And then I also have these mini self-care kits. These basically come with a sample size soap, body oil, and the candle right here. So you get to choose the scent for the candle itself for you to try. This is it right here. Now, I completely forgot about that, so I have to make space for that as well. So what I'm thinking is adding the soaps like this to each side. All right, so I moved some things around. I feel like these were a little bit too far away from customers, so I moved them closer to the front of the table so customers can easily reach. And then I moved the skincare products next to the candles. I don't know, I'm liking it this way a little bit more because I have all the space in the middle. I have this right here that just has my business name and stuff. I usually put it in the middle. So I was thinking about how I'm gonna display the information about the candles, how much they cost. I am thinking about purchasing something that attaches to the back of that and just displaying the information that way so that people don't have to come to me and ask me anything about the candles, how much they cost and things like that. What I have is what I usually use, but I just inserted it like that just so I can have a visual. And then for the mini candles, since they're so small, I'm gonna have that next to it. Same thing right here. And for the self-care kit, what I'm thinking is having this right here, a display like this that shows them exactly what they're getting, and then the information will be right there for them to read as well. All right, guys, this is pretty much it. I don't love it 100% because I don't have everything set up how it should be, like these signs and everything. This is not exactly how they're gonna be. As far as the display information for the body oils and the skincare products, I'm gonna look online and see what I find. If you guys have any recommendations, let me know in the comments below. But so far, this is it. I have some samples back here. I'm gonna have my cards right here, the candle care card, the self-care kit card, business cards, and all of that. So I'm gonna have these right here for me to hand out to people. Also have bags back here, and I also bought this for me to just have cash on me as opposed to having anything on the table, because having like any case on the table is kind of obvious to show people that, yeah, I have cash right here, why don't you come and rob me? So having this on me is just a little bag. I'm so happy I did this because now I know exactly what I need for the market. Like, I know that I need some type of display that doesn't look tacky. I know that maybe if I don't like how the mini candles are displayed, I need to also purchase something for those. So I definitely am happy that I made this a priority 2 months ahead so I can order things, because sometimes they take forever to get to you. So I also bought these little magnets. I don't know if you guys can see from all the way over there. These magnets are for me to hang things onto my tent when I go there, because we are required to have a tent at the farmers market. On the tent itself, I'm gonna attach some information about scanning to pay, information about the candles, the skincare and things like that. I don't unfortunately get to see how these will actually look until the day of, so hopefully that plays out fine, but they're pretty strong. You can pick up a candle with it, so I'm not worried about how strong they are. But this is a display. I am super excited about it. You guys can tune in for the actual first day of the market just so that you can see the actual final display. If you're wondering where my actual products are going to be at, I usually have them stacked under the table, quite discreet. That's why I have this big cloth so that everything can be hidden under the tables. And then I'm gonna have my chair behind me, so this is pretty realistic of what everything's gonna look like. This is it for this video. If you have any recommendations on where I should get some products or what I should buy, just let me know in the comments below, and make sure you like and subscribe for more small business content. Thanks for watching. Bye.